Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette. I'm joined now by Jetara Perry and Kalia Webb from Imperfect Angels. So welcome to the set.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to chatting to you both because this is a new organization that we haven't heard much about before. So I'm going to start with you, Jetara. Why Imperfect Angels? That's an interesting name. So what does it mean and what's the organization all about?
Well, I wrote my first book called Imperfect Angel, and it was my life story, which inspired me. Looking back on all my past experiences, it inspired me and motivated me to want to be that mentor and big sister to our young generation, the young women that is going through that age that I was at when I was writing those experiences. So I decided to start an organization for young women and hopefully to be a mentor and an influence and help them to be successful and make valuable choices.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Now talk a little bit about some of the concepts that you're trying to put forth and mentor.
Well, we have 4 major concepts in our organization. It's self-love, self-respect, self-responsibility, and self-happiness. So that's our 4 major concepts, and even though we have a wide range of topics that we go over, those are the main 4 that they all kind of come from. So it's more of a get to know yourself, be self-aware, be strong within, and then everything else will fall into place.
Okay. Now, is it all around mentoring or it's workshops? Talk a little bit about how it works.
Yes. Well, every second and fourth Sunday, we do have workshops at the Aurora Police Department. We meet about 2 hours from 3 to 5 p.m. with the young ladies, and we do activities, games. We give them educational material, resources that's built around the topic for that workshop. And those workshops kind of give a platform for the girls to get together and bond and to take in the information that we're trying to do outside of the fun activities that we do. So
a little bit of fun and a little bit of learning.
All mixed in.
Okay. So Kalia, talk a little bit because I know you have a pledge. So can you share with us the Imperfect Angel pledge?
Yes. Flawless I am not, but as my wings begin to spread, I will learn to love myself fully, respect myself at all times, take responsibilities for my actions as I soar through my journey to happiness.
Wonderful. Bravo to you. That's a very, very nice pledge. I like that. So Kalia, why do you like being an angel?
I like being an angel because when we go to the Imperfect Angels, none of the girls make fun of each other. We could be ourselves around them. We could let our hair down. We just be ourselves, and I like being there because I can be myself.
So non-judgment, all the things you were talking about in the pledge. What kinds of activities do you like the best?
I like when we act out certain things, and we have to guess what they are.
Okay.
And
we have a part of the workshops called the icebreaker. So our workshops, we come in, we have a quote of the day, which I pull from a lot of, great people, just inspiration words to start the week. So after we do the quote, we do an icebreaker, which because sometimes we have new girls that come in. So it's a way to kind of break the ice and get the girls coming from different schools, a way to get back in tune with each other after 2 weeks. So during our icebreaker, one of them is I will have index cards that have some type of gesture, like angry or sad or happy, and what they would have to do is kind of role play without making sound. They'll go in front and just show that, and the other girls will have to guess what it is that they're doing, and they all love that icebreaker for some reason.
Are you good at that?
Yeah.
Right.
Are you good at both the doing and the guessing?
Yep.
Okay. Slam dunk for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Talk about what some of the characteristics are that you see in the angels as they kind of come through this program.
Yes. A couple of the major ones that I see is a lot of the girls start out very shy. You're seeing girls from other schools that you've never seen in your life. And as they go through, I see the comfort come out. I see them open up to me and my staff, and I see the way that they become more vocal and sociable. And you can tell it's something that they've been wanting to do but not had the opportunity to do. So it's kind of making them feel better about themselves. And another is, for an example, we have a bonding retreat with the young ladies that we do once a year, and we go to an hotel, and we all stay in a room. We put on our pajamas and just kind of, no makeup, no jewelry, just us plain, our natural selves. And we had an incident where a young girl, she was experiencing a difficult time, and I seen the girls come together. And I seen for the first time they just worked together, and they worked through their situation and their issue, and they worked with her to help her to feel better about herself. And at first they would be shy off and just say, well, you guys work on that. But they took it upon themselves, and me and my vice president, we sat back and we're like, wow, you know, to see just that impact.
Safe space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Claire, what do you like best? What's your best part? What's some of your good moments?
Well, when we go to the hotel and we play games, we talk about how we feel, and like I just like being there because it makes me happy, and it makes me enjoy like being with Jetara and being with the girls, and I just feel like welcome.
Welcome is an important word, isn't it?
Yes.
So, Jetara, talk a little bit about the other people that are working with you. You talked about your staff and your other mentors that are working with you with the girls.
Yes, I have great volunteers. It's myself and my vice president, and we have other volunteers from our community who comes in and helps us with the girls and the activities and events. And they are, wonderful ladies, different backgrounds, different experiences, and they're from creative to nurturing. It's just so many different personalities, and I think that's what makes the program more impactful, because you have a little bit of everything all mixed in one. And no matter what that young lady is going through or feeling, it's most likely someone there to relate to you. So I think that, I love my staff, and I think they're all great.
Jetara, as we wrap up, talk a little bit about your hopes and dreams for this organization as you move forward. You're new, you're starting out. Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be?
Well, I'm growing with the organization. You never stop learning with these girls that I work with. So my hopes is to first be able to expand the age group. Right now it's 10 to 16-year-olds. So I'm hoping one day to be able to expand that. One day I hope to grow locally and nationally. And also my biggest hope is in my girls, and I just want them to know that pledge, live by that pledge, and just have the ultimate self-happiness that we're working towards.
That's wonderful. Well, we wish you all the best with your organization.
Thank you.
And Clary, thank you so much for coming and sharing your experiences with Imperfect Angels. That's great.
Yes, thank you for having us.
If you would like to learn more about how Imperfect Angels is working to empower, educate, unify, and inspire young women, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.